All right, guys, welcome so much again to the new agent launch. So if you were a brand new agent, before we get into anything, I want you to get super excited because I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. Maybe you guys know it, maybe you don't, right? But I started with this company a little bit over a year ago. It's like a year and a month. It hasn't been that long. I needed my credit restored. So again, once the opportunity was introduced to me, it made absolute sense. Can you guys please mute your lines? There we go. So it made absolute sense for me because when I came in, the company was able to delete a bankruptcy, collections, and late payments from my credit score. So I immediately was so excited about this program because I'm like, how many other people am I gonna be able to help with these services? So again, I started in the business. I left $1.07 in my bank account to start this business, and it's the best decision I ever made. So I know a lot of you could probably relate. You just made a $288 investment, and you're probably looking at this like, what did I just do? What did I get myself into? But let me tell you that if you do that, this is the best investment that you've ever made. Okay. I'm sorry, because we keep getting people in the chats. Here we go. Make sure you guys are muted, okay? Please, let's see. Make sure I can mute everyone here. Mute all. And all right, here we go. All right, sorry about that. So again, you know, I came into this business. Let's fast forward now a year. My business is almost generating $100,000 in revenue upcoming in this month. So up until now, we've been doing about 50,000, 75,000, but this month is projected at $100,000, which is gonna make my organization and my team, I'm gonna be the first Latin vice president in this company. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping that other Latinas make it there with me right at the same month, but I'm so excited about it. But guys, started with $1.07 in my bank account when I started this business. So again, you have just joined a huge, massive movement. You should be excited. You're in timing. The timing is perfect in this business. You're gonna be able to help a ton of individuals, and I promise you that if you put your all into this business, you're gonna be able to make a significant income, if not retire from this business. So again, go ahead and follow your mentors and the leadership and the system that we're gonna provide to you. And I guarantee that if you put in the work into this business, you're gonna see significant results, significant income with this company because I have been able to see it. So let's not delay anymore. The first thing I wanna do is guide you guys into the Momentum Society, okay? You're gonna be have to go to this website periodically in order to pull out the forms that you're gonna need for your business. So FES has already created the forms for you, but you wanna actually write down this website so you can access them. These are the documents that you are going to need in order to duplicate the process, right? At some point, you're gonna be launching agents and you're gonna be needing a little bit more documentation to expose your business. Well, it's all already prepared for you. So momentumsociety.net. I'm gonna go ahead and actually throw that right in the chat to everyone, okay? The very first thing you wanna do is hit register. I'm already logged in, okay? But you have to actually go ahead and register. Once you do that, you'll have access to these forms and documents. So now you wanna go to member portal, forms and documents. Hope you guys are writing all this down, okay? Here we go. So here are your getting started documents as a brand new agent. There is a new agent checklist. All of these are on PDF. So I highly recommend that you download them to your laptops and actually create a file like I did here that says FES file and put them all in there. Now they do update periodically, so you want to make sure that you're checking them and making sure there's no updates so you can replace the ones in your folder. But the one we're going to actually look at today is going to be the launch document, right? This is the documentation that we use to launch your business. So today, this is your brand new official business launch in this company. So you're gonna wanna put a date up here, right, of the date that you started. I just like to have that as guidance. You are going to have to provide this to your mentor so that we can actually keep a copy of this. So you can actually download this on PDF or and then print everything out. If you don't have access to it right now, then you could just write it on a piece of paper and transfer it over later. Now, there has been a change in the company, so I'm gonna have you scratch out one of the top lines here. So the very first website that we introduced is the Momentum. So here is where the presentations are going to be, right? If I wanted to see an overview of the company that I wanted to take with me on business meetings, this would be the one that explains all of our services. So like I said, everything for your business is pretty much ready here. So that's about it with the Momentum. So now I'm actually gonna move on to becoming a client. So as an agent, a lot of you guys came on needing the services as well, and maybe you don't, right? But you definitely have access to an array of products, even if you do not need the credit restoration. So the very first website you're going to see in the email that you received from FES when you enrolled is going to tell you what your protection plan to activate your credit restoration, what that website is. Now, you should see something like this: www.ucespp.net/your agent name. So mine is R. Otero. Again, guys, this is in the email when you enrolled, okay? Make sure that you create a note sections in your phone and go ahead and put this as a copy and paste link in those notes as your client enrollment link. This is the link where your clients are going to enroll into the protection plan to restore their credit. Okay, so you want to save that, because if someone says, I want to sign up today, you need to know where these links are. Okay, so now we're actually going to look at this a little bit. So as you can see, this play video, there's an actual video of the program. So it's amazing. Clients can go in, actually learn about the product and learn about the products that come with and within the protection plan. Also has your phone number, email, and a way to contact you, right? Also, if you see over here, it says what's included. So, oh, I stopped sharing. So it's gonna say what's included in the plan up here. So now it's gonna tell you budgeting, credit restoration, the credit builder, credit attorneys. Guys, get familiar with these products. Everything that the protection plan actually has available to our clients, you want to learn that product, so that way you are able to actually leverage the value of the program. Again, they're able to select language here if they needed to change it to Spanish, Chinese, French. These are the languages available, so it will translate the entire page into that language. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna become a client. As a brand new agent, that's the first thing you wanna do is hit login. Right? Mine is gonna look a little different than yours because I've already been enrolled in the program, right? So it's going to be your username, which is your email address, okay? And the last 4 of your social, okay? So now it'll say protection plan, access protection plan account. So again, as you guys can see on the right, Protection Plus, FES is actually getting ready to announce a new line of products that we're going to be able to add to our business to market. Some very exciting products. I won't get into them. We should be seeing them launch in March. And you can actually definitely ask in the chats to other agents that went to Las Vegas and were able to get first dibs on the products that are coming. But again, some very exciting things coming to our company. But for now, we're gonna actually go ahead and access your protection plan account, okay? Again, yours is gonna look a little different. You might have to agree to the terms, enter your social security twice to get in. That's a second form of verification, but I've actually already bypassed that, so I'm already in. So the very first thing you're gonna see is the 4 most important right here. These 4 are the most important to take action on as a client. So our clients are going to need to go in here and actually activate their credit restoration. This is going to say take action. It's not going to say access. Again, I've already accessed this. But this part of the credit restoration is very important that you actually watch this process video, read the step-by-step process. Also watch the document process video, take a quiz on what you already know, and have actual questions and answers that you can actually answer to your clients here on things that they're gonna actually ask you. So again, going through this, knowing the steps is gonna set you up to win with your clients, but you also need to know this so that you know what your process is in your credit restoration. So it's gonna look very different. It's gonna say pull credit reports up here. And for agents, it's actually a soft inquiry. For clients, it's a hard inquiry. So for us, when you actually click pull your credit restoration, it's gonna actually ask you some identity questions, 3 of them, to identify who you are, because your credit reports are gonna pull up fully for free your first time. So you're gonna be able to download that, keep it as a snapshot of where you started in the program and where you are today. And also when you come in here, you're gonna be able to access all the other services. So the very second one I always activate for my clients, and you wanna activate for yourself, is the identity monitoring. This is going to protect your identity while you're in the program. So again, mine says access, yours will say activate now. Go ahead and activate that. Credit monitoring is another one. You definitely want to go into credit monitoring through here and actually click on not a member and sign up now through this portal. Once you have actually registered with Smart Credit, then you can download the app and use those credentials so that you do not get charged. So again, it's a free premium membership, but it has to be done from our website first, the registration. It is going to ask you for $1 $1 refundable hold on your card, because it needs to verify your identity. But again, the membership is completely free and the dollar gets released. It's just to verify who you are, okay? I know those questions always come up, so I wanted to touch on that. Go ahead and actually get your will and trust created. Here's the next payment date that you have. So again, your payment date is there, but what we wanna do is get you 5 people active in the program before that date hits. So you want to set a goal for yourself and actually take this date and write it down to get 5 active protection plan members in the program, so you are not charged $89 that day, okay? Now, if you are charged because you didn't get your 5, do not get discouraged, okay? It's okay. You're just going to pay $89 for the restoration services, and just think of it as an overhead expense on your business, but eventually that will go away, all right? So again, here are all the products that you're able. I would highly recommend that you fill out your beneficiary form. There is life insurance here for our agents up to $100,000. So you want to read up on this and actually fill out your beneficiary form as soon as possible. So I think that's it, guys. Number one thing I recommend, read everything on this website, right? It'll be easier to explain to your customers if you've already experienced working with every one of these products. And remember that you can tie these products to almost anyone. If you have people that have high debt, guess what? We have a debt payoff tool. If you have people that have had identity theft, you can tie them to the identity theft protection. If you have people that don't know how to budget, that have debt harassment, you can tie someone entirely to not just the credit restoration, but many other of the services. So the more you know them, trust me, you will set up for success. So again, won't spend that much time on that. That is the client portion. As an agent, you are a client. You can actually change your credit card payment information up top here. Let's say you change banks or anything like that. So if your clients ask you, they have the same access to do so. And the language changes up here too. So if they need to see all this information in Spanish, they are able to change the website to Spanish. All right, so hopefully that helps a little bit. So what you want to do on your launch document that we had pulled up earlier at the top, you want to put, it's no longer fesprotectionplan.com, but you want to write down that website that I provided, the www.uces.net/your username, and actually put your email address in. Don't write down the last 4, just say it's the last 4 of your social. So you remember how to access that, okay? The second website is going to be where all your other products are. So here we go. This is the second website that is on your email that you received from FES. So it's going to be www.myfes.net. And as you can see, mine comes up at the top /R Otero Yours is gonna be / your agent name, okay? Now it's gonna say my name, my title, it's gonna say financial education services, my email, a way to contact me. If we click on the company, we'll be able to see our vision, mission, and career, right? And our CEOs of the company. There's actually some videos you can watch. Also, our products, okay? As an agent, not only are we able to actually market the protection plan, which includes the credit restoration, but you're gonna be able to market and sell for a commission the will, trust, and power of attorney, separate from the program, a secured credit card that will help your clients build credit, smart credit, credit scores, and credit monitoring. Again, that is the premium membership that's free in the protection plan. But however, you can market it separately, okay? So all of these are separate products outside of the protection plan. Another one is accepting payments. You'll be able to offer merchant services, Ultra Score, a deeper dive into a client's credit score, and last but not least, my personal favorite, Credit My Rent, where you actually can help your clients build credit with their monthly rent payments. Again, educate yourself on these products. Click on Learn More, right? On all of them, and actually read through it and actually educate yourself so that when your clients ask, you know what you're talking about and you know your products. So on top of that, here is the enrollment links. So the one that we actually use the most is the secure card and the rent reporting. So if you click enroll now, these are also links that you want to copy and save into your phone. If someone asks you, hey, send me the link for that secure card, boom, copy and paste. That's how we make money in this business, copy and paste. So make sure you have notes readily available. Here is the business opportunity. This is for when you want to add an agent to your business. So again, it says a little bit about the company here, but the enroll now button, again, copy, paste that into your notes, and you just gained a business partner and you just made money. So easy way to make money here in our company by copying and pasting. Remember that. That's your business opportunity. So they'd be able to enter all their information. Guys, if you look at the membership type in this enrollment, when you enrolled, you also saw this. So I'm gonna explain the difference to you now. So when people ask you, you know. If you enter as a 288 with the UCES protection plan, that helps you also be a product of the product, meaning you have the credit restoration. And with that membership, you can actually build a business and add agents. If you sign up as a standard agent for $249, you do not have the protection plan and all of the services available to our clients. And you also cannot add business partners. So keep that in mind when people ask you. A standard agent can simply just add clients to the business. They can't unlock cabs. You cannot gain any business partners with that one. So I always enroll all of my agents with the 288 plan. It's the most valuable one, okay? So this is, so you guys have this My FES. Now here's where you enter your business part of the business. So agent login. I actually already have it up here. So once you click agent login, this is going to be your business back office, where you're gonna manage all of your information in the business. So going back to the launch document, guys, again, either put this in your notes, all of these websites, or write them down, all right? So before we get into this last website, just remember that's gonna say secure.financial education at eduservices.com. So you wanna save this. Your username is your agent name, and then the password you selected when you actually enrolled in the program. That's gonna get you logged into your business back office, okay? We're actually gonna go over a few things here, but before we do that, let's go back to this launch document. The very second thing that you see in this launch document is start with your why. You know why, you guys? Because when we're our own boss, we have to have something that drives us. You have to have a why that actually pushes you. So for instance, in my case, it's my son. My son is autistic. He's 7 years old. So this business allows me to have the time freedom and still have the financial freedom to be with him and around him when he has therapies, to be there for him and actually provide a life to him that he actually deserves. So to me, that is my why. I remember when I signed up for this program, like I said, I left $1.07 in my bank account, not knowing how I was gonna be able to actually provide anything for my son, but I knew I had to make a decision to make a change. So again, my why is very strong. I never want to go back to a 2017 to where I had $1 in my bank account. So every day, I don't want to be there. I want to be able to provide for my son. So you actually want to go ahead and actually write down what your why is in this business. Do you want to retire in 2 to 5 years? It's very possible. That is my goal. Do you want to make a significant amount of money, right? Financial freedom, time freedom. You want to help 500 people this year restore their credit. Whatever your why is, go ahead and write it down. And we're actually going to sit down with your mentor, and you're actually going to create a launch date for your business, okay? So what you're going to do is actually write a date that you want your mentor or the person that enrolled you in the program to come into your house and actually do a presentation to your family and friends first, or whoever you want to introduce to the business first. We call this a PBR, a private business reception. So if you hear me say, have you scheduled a PBR yet? Those are very powerful. People feel more comfortable. So you're gonna do an event and say, hey, listen, I just partnered up with a credit restoration company, franchise. Do you know anyone that needs less than perfect credit? I'm sorry, that has less than perfect credit and needs additional income. So that's how you're gonna actually get people in. So you're gonna wanna put a launch date here and then a fallback date. Let's say, you know, you have 10 people say they're coming and then that day everyone backs out or there's a snowstorm. So put a fallback date to that, okay? So we'll get into your first win here in a minute, but let's go back to our business website. So hopefully everyone is logged in. So as you can see, there's some tabs up here with some drop downs. The very first thing I want you guys to look at is the profile up here. With this little arrow here, if you hit profile, you'll actually be able to upload your photo for your website. So this photo that's here, you want to do that right away, because if you send someone your enrollment link today, it's going to just have a gray person there. So it's going to look a little fishy. So make sure you put your picture there. Again, this ties you to your website, your agent ID, okay? The 445 calendar. This is very important when you're trying to trigger promotions and reach a certain goal in our business. So right now we are on week 2 of the month. We still have 3 full weeks to actually meet goal in the business. So that's what that means. Again, FES goes by a 4-week, 5-week volume, quarterly period. So again, just reference this. We don't go by the calendar month here at FES. The second thing we're gonna go through is commission, my favorite part, how we make money, right? So you're gonna be able to actually click on compensation plan. This is how we get paid for everything. So if you wanna know how we get paid for the protection plan, how much residual we get, how much do we get for a secured card, credit my rent, you wanna download this in a PDF. This is our Bible, okay? This is how we get paid. If you do not know how you get paid, there's a problem, right? You don't just go to work and say, surprise me on my paycheck. So you definitely want to know that. Commission report. Every single Thursday we get paid direct, if you get paid direct deposit. So you're going to want to set up your direct deposit here, okay? But also you'll be able to see what you're going to receive on Thursday, Wednesday after 5 Eastern Standard Time. So you're going to be able to see what your check is here by selecting the date of pay, all right? Second here is marketing. So there is some marketing tools here that you can use. We are actually tied to the Vistaprint store. So let's say you're throwing an event and you want to give out some FES mugs or magnets, or we're actually tied to Vistaprint, and all of those are actually already created. So you just have to purchase them, and we get a discounted rate as well. Reports, you're able to actually track your customers, right? You want to track where they are in the program, if they had any declined payments, so that you can call them, say, hey, your payment was declined, what happened, how can I help you? Also, you'll be able to see their progress in the program, so you'll be able to see where they are in the program, click on details, how many negative items were actually found on their credit report, so that you can track your business and your clients, okay? The second thing that you're going to be able to track as well is going to be your agents, right? You want to make sure what their production. So I'm not going to click on all of these because we'd be here all day. I highly recommend you go in there and you play with all of them until you understand them. Now, of course, you don't have any agents yet. you really don't have to go into the agent yet, but the more you start to play with them, the more you'll start to understand. And actually, when you click on all of them, it'll actually tell you what the report is, I believe, at the top. So it'll give you a little description of that report and what it provides for you. So very important reports here. So see, this report is an estimated, a monthly, so it always has what the report is for, so you can start to educate yourself on that. Enrollment, right? So how do we get agents? How do we get clients in our business? So as you guys can see, if you click on enrollment, that'll lead to your agent enrollment on your website. The referral source is an awesome tool for those realtors that want to send you clients that are ready, don't want to become agents for whatever reason. You want to pitch the agent opportunity, but let's say they're just like, I don't want to do it. You can add them here to the referral lead source, and now they're going to be able to send you leads through a portal that they are sent from FES. So awesome tool. As you guys can see, I have a lot of individuals in my referral portal. You are actually able to give out discounts on the protection plan. So the $89 a month never goes away for our clients, but you can actually waive their setup fee. So for instance, if you have a family member, mom, dad, that want to get into the program, you can actually waive the setup fee and get them in for $89. However, that is actually going to affect your commission. You won't receive a commission, but you'll still receive residual. Or you can make $50 of commission and actually charge them $138. And now you get $50 and the company gets $89 and you still get the residual. And then of course, last but not least, the enrollment link, which is the $188. The $188 gets you the max commission of $100 and the $89 to FES, and then your $12 residual income. So with all of them, you get residual no matter what. And with all of them, they count as your 5. So even if you give a discount, it will still count as an active protection plan to waive your $89 a month fee. Let's see here, training. So training is very important. We just, not just, but when I started, they didn't have the training platform. So if you click on training and click on training platform, it's gonna lead you to another link. I need you guys to save this link. Okay, actually put it in the chat. Okay, so successwithfes.com. As soon as you click on it, my credentials are saved. It's the same credentials for your business website. So your agent name and then the password you selected. Okay, what that's gonna do is it's gonna actually bring you into our FES success system that has a ton of videos on all of the products, how we get paid, on business reports, so everything in video format. So I don't know about you guys, but I learn easier if I watch a video. So it's gonna have you click here on what you should be doing in your first week of business. How exciting, right? You wanna make sure that your website is set up. You wanna make sure you know how to enroll a customer and an agent. You guys probably already have people lined up. Watch the video on the R&R Club, very exciting, where you can actually accomplish in this company and how much they give back to their top producers. So it's gonna actually motivate you to actually hit the business hard. Go ahead and order your business cards, start branding yourself, create a personal contact list, right, that you want to actually introduce to the opportunity first. And again, click on Quick Start. Quick Start's gonna actually give you more information on the protection plan, compensation, the very first things you need to know, right? How to structure your organization, how to trigger a CAB. I know all of this sounds very foreign, but soon you guys will be able to know everything I'm talking about. The video library is gonna have videos on everything. So compensation, how do we get paid? So if you wanna learn about compensation, if you wanna learn about marketing, if you want to learn about products and services, again, guys, I highly recommend watching every single video. Not all at the same time, but the more you know this stuff, the better you're gonna be at this business and the more sales you're gonna be able to bring in, trust me. Business reports and office reports, right? So all the client and reports that we just went through is gonna show you the most important. So training is essential when it comes to starting brand new. Okay, so going back to this, compliance. Most of our business is done on social media. That's how we market what we do. So you have to be very careful what you post. Remember, FES has access. They're able to look up your profile on Facebook very easily. And you want to make sure that you're in compliance. So you don't want to be writing stuff like improve your credit score 100 points in 45 days, right? You can't promise that. It depends on their specific situation. You can't say earn a 6-figure income from home. It's possible. We have people doing it, but we can't say that stuff. So it's like common sense stuff. Make sure you don't post any numbers. That's what I was always told, is just stay away from numbers. Do not post credit scores. Do not post any pricing. And again, don't go and put FES anywhere on your page. You want to build that curiosity so that people contact you and don't Google FES. So again, this is why you don't see FES nowhere on my page. You won't see it in my bio. The first thing people do is go put it in their bio. Started as a credit agent with FES. Don't do that. You want to start to brand yourself and actually intrigue people to talk to you about the program, okay? So what else? I think I went over everything so far with the business. Here in your front page, there's always going to be here. Look, you guys, this video. Matter of fact, let me see if I could copy it. Copy the address and put it in the chat. Oops, put it in the chat. This is going to be the video that actually introduces the protection plan. So you want to save that. You'll be able to have a conversation with your clients and then leave them with a video to watch. So it works very effectively that way for me. The message center is always going to have important things coming up. Social media compliance, they are cracking down on this stuff. So be careful, watch it all. Make sure you're always keeping up to date with the message center. Here is where you're going to see your actual total volume for your business, okay? So as you can see this month, within 2 weeks, our organization is doing some phenomenal things. We've been able to get a total volume of 61,375. Volume is very important in your business. This is how you trigger promotion, okay? And this is all going to be in that compensation plan overview. If you want to know how to hit your first promotion, I'm going to teach you right now. But after that, you're going to want to peel your eyes and actually print this title qualification and keep it on your wall so that you always know what you need to hit your next promotion. A promotion means more money, right? So the higher you go in our company, the more money you make. So you definitely want to set some goals for yourself there. Also, if this battery is ever red, there's a problem. It means your protection plan payment declined. Your business can go inactive if that happens. So again, it's very important to try to get you 5 people right away. But if you don't, that $89 does have to be paid. Just think about it as an overhead expense. When you buy a barbershop, a salon, right, you still have to pay rent. Like, there's always an overhead on a business. I believe that this is a very low overhead to maintain your business, and you can actually make your money tomorrow that you actually invested in the company. So getting 5 people would waive your overhead, which there is no business that you can actually waive your overhead that I know of. So again, phenomenal things that you're able to do here. So let's see, I think I went over everything here. So let's go back to the launch document. So you're probably wondering, how do I get my first promotion? And how do I get my first 5? So let's teach you how to actually get promoted first. As you can see, your first win is right here. You would put your name where the protection plan in the middle here is. And then what you need to do is actually get 2 agents. I need you guys to write this down. Every single time you add an agent to your business, it adds $400 of volume to your business. Every time you add a client, it adds $200 of volume to your business. So again, in order to hit your first promotion, field trainer, as a new agent, you need $1,600 in volume. So now is, how are we going to get that $1,600? Well, you need 2 agents. That is one of the qualifications automatically. So if you look in your back office, you probably have $400 in volume, or maybe $800 because your sponsoring agent put 2 clients under you. That's very possible. So look at your volume right now, and you can actually know kind of where you're at to hit that first promotion. You know you have to do $1,600. You're gonna add 2 agents. So 2 agents is gonna add another $800 in volume, and then you make up the rest. So if you have $400 in volume and you add $800 to that, that's $1,200. And then you need 3 clients, right? Because that's gonna add an additional $600 in volume. And that's actually going to get your services waived too. So you can actually hit promotion by getting 2 agents and 2 clients, but you want that 5th client or agent to waive your services, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. So your goal right now is you have 3 weeks to actually get 2 agents and 3 clients to trigger your promotion and waive your $89. So how are we gonna get you that first win? So now you know how to get promoted, you know the numbers that you need to be at, you know that you need 2 agents, and you know that you need 3 clients, right? So how are we going to help you with that? So your sponsoring agent, again, you wanna schedule that PBR. That is first and foremost within the next week, if possible. You wanna schedule a PBR, private business reception, with your mentor, and your mentor will actually come out and present to your people that you actually bring to your house, to the living room, whatever. It could be anywhere you want it to be. It could be at a Chili's, but your leaders would come out and actually do a full presentation. So you're gonna wanna start creating a contact list of 20. It says 20 here, I say go 50, right? Law of averages, go ahead and write down 50 contacts. People that you know have high networks, churches, realtors, mortgage lenders, tax advisors, financial planners, people that work at Aaron's, Rent-A-Center, T-Mobile, Sprint. Listen, these people see people with bad credit every single day. So if you know anyone in your network immediately that comes to the top of the head, those are going to be your A-list to actually introduce the business to. Then your B-list is gonna be everyone else. So I highly recommend you go through your whole phone book contact and introduce them to this business, and you will see high results. So at the bottom, there's an invitation script. So if some of the people that you are trying to introduce to the business are not local to you, that's fine. You would still want to send the invitation script and actually get them on a webinar. Okay, so for my team specifically, how can you make money today is going to be this way. So you're gonna post on social media, you're gonna pique interest, right? You're gonna wanna clean up your page before you do that. So again, with the new agent training, you are now a business owner, a professional business owner. So your page on social medias has to reflect that. Professional profile picture, you can take it at home, doesn't have to be professional, well-dressed, right? A headshot, could be a full body, whatever. And then in your cover page, you want something that says what you do, credit repair. So Google credit repair and pull a picture that you like and actually put that as your cover photo. Start to clean up your page. Anything that's on there that's not appropriate, start to hide them. Any pictures. Remember, you now are a business partner. People are gonna see a change in you. They're gonna wanna follow you. They're gonna wanna restore you. If you gotta look at your page, would you do business with yourself if you went through your page, right? Would you actually put credit restoration in that person's hands? That's what you have to look at, because you're gonna attract a lot of business partners that way. So first and foremost, that's what you do. Second thing you do is start to add realtors to your page, start to add new friends to your page, right? Your page is gonna be public now. So again, if you have to create a new one for the business, go ahead and do that, that's fine. But this is where you're going to do a lot of your business, is on social media. So go ahead and get that done. And once you do that, start to pique interest. So start to post, Google credit repair, pull something up. We have a ton of scripts that we use all the time. If you are friends with other agents or with me, you can steal our stuff whenever you like. And then you're gonna wanna post and tag about 50 people. And the leads that you generate from that, that's who you want to invite to, number 1, your event. Number 2, master invitation. So when we talk about master invitation, we're actually going to have a training on that tomorrow, so I won't touch a lot on it right now. I'll make sure that you guys get the second piece tomorrow. Master invitation into a webinar. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m., your leaders are actually on a webinar like this, presenting the client portion and the agent portion. So all you have to do is get people on that have interest in the program and the business opportunity, and we will close those deals for you. Very simple, easy way. At the end of the presentation, all you have to do is follow up with those people. Hey, how was the webinar? If they tell you want to sign up, copy paste. You just made some money that way. The other way is our presentation locally. So for me here in Springfield, Massachusetts, there's one every Wednesday. We change the time to 7 p.m. to allow people to kind of get there. So Wednesdays at 7 p.m., we do a live presentation. So if you're in the local area, please commit to being there once a week and bringing people with you. This is going to grow your business a lot faster. If you're really serious about this business, those are the two main things you want to do right now. And last but not least, if you have any clients that actually just want to talk on the phone about the restoration, we have a proven system to get them on a 3-way call with your mentor. So the other document you want to get from Momentum Society that I didn't bring up here, but I'll bring it up right now, is going to be the edification document. So this edification document, you need that for when you have those 3-way calls and also when you invite to events and webinars. So you definitely want to edify your leader. Like, hey, listen, Executive Sales Director Raysa Otero is going to be on the line tonight. I don't know when is the next time that she's going to be able to be here. She's one of our top producers. Her business is generating over $75,000 in revenue every single month. If you're interested in this business, let's get you on this webinar tonight. So now they're more excited to get on because you've planted that seed. So you're more than likely to get someone onto a webinar or a live presentation that way. And also you want to use edification when inviting to your local event, your local event webinars, and when you're doing your 3-way calls, okay? So I'm gonna open the lines now, one at a time. Any questions for my brand new agents? What questions do you have right now? We have 10 minutes for questions. You can unmute.